The world is mourning the loss of a cultural icon, but behind the headlines, there's a heart-wrenching and deeply human story, one that reminds us of the power of love, resilience, and a mother's fierce devotion. Ananda Lewis, the former MTV VJ who lit up screens during the golden era of Total Request Live, passed away on June 11th at the age of 52 after a courageous 5-year battle with breast cancer. But in a poignant and powerful final act, Ananda lived just long enough to fulfill one final personal wish: to witness her beloved 14-year-old son Langston graduate from middle school. She made it, Ananda's sister, Dr. Lakshmi Emery, told Entertainment Tonight in a tearful interview on June 12th. Her wish was to live to his graduation day, and she did exactly that. That graduation wasn't just a ceremony. It was a culmination of love, hope, and fierce maternal strength. Hours after seeing her son walk across the stage, Ananda passed away peacefully, surrounded by the people who meant the most to her, including Langston himself. She held on, not for the cameras or the fans, but for that one milestone, that one memory she could give her son. And then, she let go. The love story behind the spotlight. Ananda, known for her charismatic presence on MTV and as a tireless advocate for youth and social causes, had kept her private life largely away from the public eye in recent years. But one thing was always clear: her deep, unwavering love for Langston, the son she shared with Harry Smith, brother of actor Will Smith. Over the years, she offered fans rare but meaningful glimpses into their bond, especially through social media. One especially moving moment came in January 2020, when Ananda shared a now bittersweet video of a beloved mother-son tradition. "I have read this book to my son on Martin Luther King Jr. Day since he was 3. Now he reads it to me," she wrote on Instagram, accompanying a heartwarming clip of the two reading Doreen Rappaport's children's book about the civil rights icon. "I encourage you to read with your children as often as you can, and for those who can't, that's okay. Let us do it for you." The simplicity of that moment, just a mother and her son, bonded by love, learning, and legacy, now resonates with a heartbreaking new depth. It wasn't just about reading a book. It was about passing on values, history, and the soul of a parent who knew her time might be short. The brave fight, on her own terms. Ananda Lewis first revealed her cancer diagnosis to the world in 2020. In a raw and emotional video posted online, she disclosed that she had been privately battling stage 3 breast cancer, and that her decision to stay silent for so long was deeply personal. "I'm sharing now because I want to help other women," she said at the time. Her diagnosis, she explained, came after years of delaying mammograms due to fear and mistrust of the medical system, a choice she would later caution others against. But even after the public reveal, Ananda's journey was never a conventional one. Always fiercely independent, she made a controversial but deeply personal decision. She declined a double mastectomy and instead pursued alternative treatments. But by early 2024, the cancer had metastasized. Ananda was now facing stage 4 cancer, a terminal diagnosis. Still, she never lost control of her narrative. In an unflinchingly honest essay published by Essence that January, she laid bare her truths. A legacy that can't be measured in ratings. To many, Ananda Lewis was that face on MTV, the cool, smart, stylish host who brought edge and authenticity to the screen in a sea of polished pop personas. But her legacy goes far beyond her on-camera roles. She was an activist, a mother, a truth-teller, a woman who defied expectations and never backed down from what she believed in. Even her illness became a platform to educate and protect others. Even her death became a lesson in courage and grace. For Gen Xers and millennials who grew up with her on their TVs, her passing feels like the end of an era. But for those who knew her or followed her closely, it's something even deeper: the loss of a soul who lived with purpose, passion, and fierce devotion to the people she loved. "I did that exactly how I wanted to." Those words, now etched into the collective memory of her fans and followers, aren't just a quote. They're a mission statement, a reminder that life, even when it's short, can be powerful when lived authentically. Ananda Lewis didn't get decades of retirement. She didn't get to see her son graduate high school or college, but she did get to fulfill her final wish. She got to see her son celebrate one of his first major milestones. She got to hold on just long enough to give him one more moment, one more memory. And that memory, etched into the heart of a 14-year-old boy, may just be her greatest legacy.